Welcome back to 310 Stitcher. My name is Jade. I'm the 310 Stitcher here on YouTube as well as on Instagram and Facebook. And this is my channel all about cross stitch, sometimes a little bit of knitting and a little bit of crochet as well. And we'll have actually those two things today as well, but I'll leave them towards the end in case, some people aren't interested in those things. They just want the stitching. So welcome, whether this is your first time visiting me or whether it's the 39th time visiting me. I really appreciate your spending time with me. I really, one of the things I love about this is just me sitting here in a room, but that's not the fun part. The fun part is when you guys respond, send me messages, tell me what you guys are working on. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. I enjoy that interaction. Actually, I should apologize because it's been a little bit. Actually, I haven't responded to a bunch of comments, and I'm sorry about that. I will. I promise I will. It's just sometimes I don't see them right away, or sometimes I'm just not in a position to respond right away, and then sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. So I apologize for that, and I will definitely be responding to each and every one of you. Okay, so what do we have today? We have whips, so works in progress. We have a new start. What was supposed to be a new start, but isn't yet. We're still in the prep stage of things. I have no finishes. I do have a little bit of crochet and a little bit of knitting. And like I said, I'll leave those till the end. I do have a cold today, so this might be a little bit choppy as I pause the video to blow my nose and all that stuff. And I also do have my coffee because my throat is a little sore, so I hope you have something to drink or eat, and something to cross stitch or knit or crochet on while you're watching this. Okay, so let's start. What should we start with? Let's start with what was supposed to be a new start. So in case you're new here, every 2 weeks I spin my wheel of new starts. There we go. So it's my wheel of new starts, and I pick a new whip to start. So every couple of weeks, or every video basically. And then I start that. So basically the reason I've done that is because there's so many projects that I have the patterns for. I even have in many cases, I even have the fabric for it already prepared. I have my master set of CXC floss, and I just haven't started them. Now, yes, I do have quite a few projects. I think I have 56 or so at the moment, because I've UFO'd a couple. But if I don't start them, I'm never going to even work on them. And I have so cross-stitching is my hobby. It's what I do for, along with knitting and crocheting, it's what I do for stress relief and just pure enjoyment. So for me, it's not so much about having the end product, it's more about the journey. There are definitely pieces that I want to have the end products for, and those you'll see are my focus pieces, or I call them my focus pieces, and we'll go through those. But anyways, long story short is I want to work on them, on these new starts and these new projects. And so every 2 weeks or every video, I'm picking a new one to start. So the last time what got picked was one I've been wanting to start for ages, and that is a year at Hawkran Hollow. Sorry about the glare. I've been wanting to start this for ages. I really want to get Halloween at Hawkran Hollow as well one day. But for now, I will be content with this. So I've been dying for this. And it was so funny. If you didn't see my last video, go ahead and watch it because it was hilarious. I was talking about something, and then I mentioned how I wanted to start Hawk Run Hollow, and if my wheel didn't pick it soon, then I was going to start it regardless. And then later on in the video, I go to pick my new start, and the wheel picks this project. All right, so why did I not start it? I didn't start it because I lost the fabric. Sorry, I misplaced the fabric. So this is it here. This is called Siren Song. It's 36 count linen. It's a fat quarter from the sewingshop.ca. That's about right. It's a lovely green with some splotches. So I misplaced this. I put it in a safe place and I can't remember where it was. I finally found it yesterday. Hence why I haven't started it. But what I did do is pull, oh, there's another reason too, actually. I didn't have all the flosses. So what I'm doing with this one is I'm going to be using Roxy Floss Co. for all the flosses, and I was missing some, so I had to order some, and they should be arriving. They've been shipped, so they should be here any minute, but so far, that's what I have. Let's see if I turn this on. Hold on. If I can do this without making things swell. There we go. That's better. So that's the color so far. Like I said, I'm just waiting for some. So now that I found my fabric, I will at least start. I think I have the one for the boxes, the outline. So I may just start with that. I may just start outlining January, February, and I may even just start on the February block since we're in February. It's a nice little heart. I'm not sure. Anyway, so this will definitely be started this coming week. Okay. And that is in my bag from oh my god, I'm blanking now. That's embarrassing. Starts with an S. Oh my gosh. This was the Stitch North bag from 2023 from Sheba Designs. Oh my gosh, I love this bag. Okay, so that's that one. I'm gonna put this I'll put this under here, my new start bin that's under my desk. Okay, so let's start with the big one. So I have my computer here. I have my notes down here, and I have my computer over to the side because I want to give you the stats, how many stitches I've done in the past couple of weeks, or since the last video. So my last video I think was January 20th or something. So it's been 2 weeks, and there you are. Okay, so the first one I want to show you is the Veil of Death, and I'm going to just pull that up so I can show you the picture. This is artwork by Chris Ortega. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. That's what it's going to look like when it's done. I love this piece. So I have this in a scroll frame, and I'm working all the way across the top, and you'll see some of this curved bit I think I'm just getting to this little, I don't know what it is, a crown or something, crown of thorns or something. It looks like knives or swords or something. Swords actually, but anyways, I think I'm just getting to that, but I'm that piece right across the top. And since the last time you saw this, I have put in 5,308 stitches out of 390,825. So for a total of just over 38,000 stitches total, and I'm at 9.75%. How about I actually show it to you? So there you go. I've kind of worked a little bit all the way across, but in the past 2-3 weeks, I've been focusing over on this section. So a lot of this, basically, some of this stuff here. And there you can see there's that curved bit. And I think the swords, the crown of swords or whatever it is, comes in over here. I think that's looking great. It's looking beautiful. I love this. I love this project. Let me just put it over here out of the way. I love it. It's just really nice to work on. So I have to actually, so today is Monday. So every week, what am I putting into that project? Bear with me half a second. If I go to my Notion. So every week I'm putting in at least 1,383 stitches. So far I've managed it every week. I haven't put in this week's yet, so I will do that. Okay. So my bin is over here. I'm going to be pulling from that. Okay. This is another Heaven and Earth design. There's a lot of floss in this. This is a supersized max color. That's all the floss. No, that was part of the floss. Here's the rest of the floss. Okay. Let me show you the picture. How about that? That might be a good idea. So this is Bloom's. I always get these wrong. It's 3 B's. Birds, Butterflies, and Bloom's World Map. Supersize max color. The artwork is by Amy Stewart and it's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. That's what it's going to look like when it's eventually done, if it ever gets done. I think I'm scheduled, if things continue and I'm able to work on it every week, I'll probably have it done within the next 10 years. So by 2035, it may extend even to later. I don't know. So far, in the past couple of weeks, I've put in 3,031 stitches. I'm working in the top right corner. I have a little bit up here, but not too much. So basically filling in this, filling in a lot more of this. Different colors. I think it looks great. What I've been doing a lot lately is just filling in everything that I have in the Q-Snap before moving on. So that's one page up to up to here. So I have another page and a half down this way and 2 pages that way. So by the time I finish this Q-snap, there will be about 5 or 6 pages complete. And that's going to be a while. So, like I said, I put in 3,031 stitches. Let me put this back in the bag. This is in the bag that I showed you the last time. This is from the Hathaway Stitchers. You're my baby. And then the back, Rose Apothecary. And it's the perfect size for my 11 by 11 Q-snap. Okay, I'm just going to put these back in there. I'll move them back. I'll move these back to the hooks after the video. Okay, so that's that one. Oh no. I dropped one of my Roxy Floss. Let me just put that back in the bag real quick. I do not want to lose those. Okay, next. Oh, next one has a lot of progress. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know just how different, you'll see just how different this is than the last time you saw it. So oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a Pompeian Lady by John Godward, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's a mini. I just love her. And again, I'm working across the top. So when I first started this, let me take the... So that's the entire width of it. So when I first started this, I did it using the Royal Rose, and I had gone all the way across to the other side, and I realized that the Royal Rose method is not for me. So what I've spent the last quite a long time doing is working in all of the threads. Well, I finished working in all of the threads, which was an awful lot, last week. And then this week, so I worked on this yesterday, actually. And for this week, I actually started pulling new threads, which was fantastic. So this one, let me give you the stats. Oh, I didn't give you stats for... Okay, I'm sorry. Back up just half a second. Veil of Death is being done on 25 count even weave. Just a khaki colored even weave that I got from Amazon, I think. It's being done 2/1 half cross or 10 stitch. What else did I show you? I showed you the blooms, butterflies, and birds world map. I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering that order of bees. Anyways, it's being done on 28 count 1/1 full cross. I had been doing it 2/1 half cross, but it's way too it's too thick, so I've kind of gone over a 1/1 full cross, which is going to make it go longer, unfortunately, but I just like the experience better. It's really hard. 2/1 half cross, I've done it now on a few different projects, and I just find it way too hard to get it gets so dense. It's so hard to get the needle in. Anyways, this is being done on 25 count 2/1 half cross. This is, I think that's my jam. Okay, so that's that one. Did I tell you how many I've done this month? I don't think I did. So, okay, so in the past couple of weeks, I have put in just under 4,500 stitches. I told you it was a lot. And this is where I'm at now. So I'm at 12,284 out of the 105,975, and I'm at 11.6%. Right? Yeah, 11.6%. For the birds, butterflies, and blooms world map, I missed the blooms on that too. I'm at a total of 9,826 out of almost 711,000. So I'm at 1.4%. Right? Yeah, 1.4%. Okay. Okay, now we're caught up. Next. Okay, so this is the Heaven and Earth Designs. I'm just going to say Jade from now on. 2025 stitch along. And you had to sign up for this in December sometimes. You can't do it anymore. The one I picked is from L&L Designs, and it is Jelly World. I just love that image. I started in the top left, and since the last time you saw this, I put in 3,288 stitches, so quite a bit. I just had a little bit of the top corner. And that's where I am now. So I've actually started on one of the jellyfish. As per usual, I've been doing my cross-country by color across the whole Q-snap. So right now I'm working on this color, which is that navy blue. It's looking great. I'm working on this on 25 count, 2/1 half cross. I tried a couple of different things. Tried 1/1 over here, and I think I started this, for some reason I started this 2/1 full cross, which is very, very, very thick. As you can see, that's where it was there. Then I went 1/1 full cross, and now I've settled on 2/1 half cross. So like I said, 3,288. This project has a total of 90,000 something. I can't, I think my cat knocked over my little magnet. But it's 320 by 282, so it's 90 something thousand stitches. So I'm at a very small percentage. I'm at 12.9% of this section, which was just 3 pages. So I'm 12.9% of the first 3 pages done. Yeah. Anyway, that's Jelly World. So sorry, this cold has been not great. Okay. Next. Oh, okay. this is the new start. There's two things I want to show you. So I couldn't find Hawk Run Hollow, right? So I decided I needed to start something else instead until I could find it. And what I started was a piece by the Cross Stitch Studio. Show you what it looks like. It is called Mystical Forest. There it is. It's basically a supersize. It's 800 by 800 stitches. And it has 640,000 stitches. And like I said, it is Mystical Forest. This is just a beautiful piece. So that's the one I decided to choose. And that's what I've got done so far. That is 792 stitches out of the total, like I said, 640,000. So I'm at 0.12%. Love it. So I'm doing this on I don't know. It's either 25 or 28 count. I don't remember. And I'm doing it 2/1 tent. There's something else I wanted to show you. So I saw this on another Flosstube, and unfortunately I don't remember who it was. So okay. So basically what I've been doing is just I've been similar to the other ones. I've been doing one color at a time across the Q-snap, or as far as I wanted to go, and then I'd pick another one, and just put a few strands of that on as I was working. But what I saw, so I've been doing this, you know, for quite a long time now, but the new thing that I saw on somebody else's channel was this, which I thought was brilliant. So sometimes you have just little bits of thread left that's just not in that Q-snap area, and what I would normally do would be just to reattach it to there. But with the Velcro, so this is just the hook part, not that hard part. Anyways, you can just leave the thread hanging and put your needle on there, and you could do it like right where the number is, so you know what it is. So I thought I would try it out. I don't know how much I'll be using that, just because I tend to finish my threads. I don't tend to have a lot of leftover bits, but this might be convenient. So the roll of Velcro is pretty cheap, so I thought I would try it out. Anyway, something to think about. Like I said, I didn't come up with that idea, but unfortunately I don't remember who it was. If it was you and you mentioned it, please let me know down below so I can give you proper credit. All right. Save that one for the next time. My next one I want to show you is I hate when I have so many of these just random pieces. I'm trying to decide whether I should just take the whole thing out. No, what I'm going to do, let me show you the picture first. This is Home Sweet Home. This is one of my focus pieces. In the past couple of weeks, I haven't worked on it this week yet, but the past 2 weeks, I have put in just over 3,000 stitches. That's what it's going to look like. It's from the Cross Stitch Studio. It is artwork by Diana Denjo. This is my anniversary piece. I just love it. So I'm going to show you on here where what it's up to. So you get a sense, because I'm not going to pull the whole thing out just right now. So I've gone all the way across the top row of pages, and then I'm going down this side. I'm almost to the bottom. Where's the bottom? There's another page in a bit at the bottom. But anyway, so that's where I'm at. There's his hat, there's their dresser, the bed frame. This is the top of their heads. And that's the dog, and then the cat is coming in here. This piece has a lot of confetti, let me tell you. Okay, so far, I'm at 155,464 stitches out of 335,000 and odd stitches. So I'm at 46.3%. So my goal was to get it to 50% this year. I'm gonna do that for sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you is, remember, so I showed you on the picture where the dog and cat were coming in. Well, you can see there's a little kitty cat. So I'm kind of at the foot of the bed. Yeah. Yeah, I just decided I'm going to work my way all the way to the bottom and then work my way over, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I wanted to get the kitty cat in there. Yeah, that's the back. It's a it's a mess. Anyways, so that's that. I told you how many I'd done. Yep. This is being done on 25 count Lugana 2/1 tent. Okay. Looking forward to working on that this week. Okay, my next one. Oh, it's hot in here. The next one is the Coliseum. I don't remember who the artwork is by. It's an old painting. It's charted by Cross Stitch Collectibles. So that's clearly the Coliseum before repairs. And for the longest time, if you watched me before, I've been stuck in this sky. I had done that first page. I've been stuck in the sky. So, oh, wait a minute. Yes, this is 464 by 331. And I'm almost a quarter of the way done. So I'm at 37,532 out of a little over 153,000. So I'm at 24.4% right now. still sky. But here's the exciting part. Okay, so all of this I still have to fill in with 38. There's at the bottom here, it's not blue, it's 3865 white. So all of this I have to fill in with 3865. But then down here, this is building again. So that's exciting. So if I show you on here, beautiful church. So those are the pieces that I was just showing you. So if I go preview, you'll see those are actually building and building back here. So that's exciting. I'll be very happy to be out of the blue. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. So in the past couple of weeks, I have put in $2,500 stitches, just about that. Yeah, I'm doing about 1,200 stitches a week on that project. Okay, so that's the Coliseum. Okay, next is also an exciting one. Okay, my next one is one that a lot of you are as excited about as I am. And this is Dragons of the Sabbat. Artwork is by Ann Stokes, and it was from Pain Free Crafts. It's retired. It's been retired on Pain Free Crafts, but I saw that you can now get it on Jade. So if you are interested, they have two different versions. So that's what it's going to look like. So I had completed, by the end of last year, by like last October or so, I finished all of the black in the entire piece. That was about 251,000 and odd stitches. And this January, I started on that blue dragon up at the top. So that's what he's going to look like. Since you saw this the last time, I've put in 3,679 stitches. I'll show you just where I've been working on, and then I'll show you the whole thing. There we go, just filling in more of the different colors of blue. I'm doing this, so with the black I'm doing this on 22 count, which I actually measured to be 23 count. Sorry, the Coliseum is also on 22 count, and that one was tea-dyed by me. This is just plain white hard anger, so 22 count. And the black I did 3/1 half cross because I didn't like 2/1, just wasn't enough coverage for me. And the colors, I'm actually doing 2/1 tint. So I'm thinking that is okay. When I look closely at the darker sections, you can see a little bit of white, but I think once more gets in, it'll fill in. And then I'm hoping that when I wash it, it'll also get a little bit fluffier. But I think that's fine. So yeah, so that's that one. So let me show you the whole thing. I'm just gonna take this Q-snap off. Okay. Dun, da, da, da. I can't back up enough to fit the whole thing in, but that's Dragons of the Sabbat. Okay, so where am I right now? Let me just put that there for now. I'll put the Q snaps back on it after. All right. Okay, so right now I'm at 42.4%. So this project also has 604,000, just like the Mystic Forest. And I'm at just over 256,000. And I'm at 42.4%. That's exciting. I'm excited about it. Okay, yeah. So on Jade, there's two different versions. There's one that's like this, and then there's another version that is very similar, except I don't know if the piece is bigger or if they've shrunk the dragons. I don't know, but around each of the dragons are all of the sabbats. Okay, so yeah, so it depends what you're looking for. Okay, so that was that one. What else do we have? That's it. That's all of the cross-stitching whips. There's one that oh, no, it's not. Sorry. There's one more. Okay, so there's one more, which is my temperature piece. And that is Sunset in Venice. I'm just debating whether I should show you that now. Okay, I'm going to show you this now, or what it's at now, because I have worked on it more. No, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to insert here a clip of our third Monopoly picks, because this project features in the Monopoly. And then I'll come back and I'll show it to you again, because I worked on it again since that piece was done. So let me just show you what it is first to remind you. So this is Sunset in Venice. The artwork is by Dominic Davidson. It's from Jade. And that's what it's going to look like. So this is another focus piece. I really want this on my wall. It's called, like I said, Sunset in Venice. And I am heading down the left-hand side. I've gotten to the gondola. So almost to the very bottom. Okay, so I'll see you in a couple minutes. Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the 310 stitcher.
And I am Kim, the 303 stitcher.
I guess I should say my name, eh? My name is Jade. Although I'm assuming that if people are watching this, then they've seen our regular Flosstubes. Anyway, so we are here for week 3 of the Monopoly game. So maybe I'll show the board. So the last time, Kim, you landed on community chest, right?
Yep.
So that meant that you had a new start.
I did.
1,000 stitches.
I did.
And I landed on chance, which was let the wheel spin for me, and it chose Sunset in Venice. Want to show yours first?
Sure. So I started a Witchy Stitcher tarot card. She's doing a tarot card series. It's not a sale. She makes sure to tell everybody it's not a sale. So I've been collecting the patterns a lot. I'm part of her patron. So I decided to start Temperance, which looks like this. Sorry, I did not print it off, but it's a little Tamagotchi. So it reminded me of growing up. So I was like, I need to start that. And I actually did a total of 1,300 stitches on this.
Nice.
So sorry, it's a
Well,
little
those
crooked, but that's where I am. I love the colors of the border on this. I don't know if you can really see them if my light is washing them out, but they're really bright colors, and it kind of reminds me of a little bit of like Lisa Frank colors.
Okay. Is it a bit
Yeah,
rainbowy
yeah,
outside? Okay.
yeah.
Cool. That is big. I didn't
It
realize.
is. I told you it was big.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I also met my goal. So this is Sunset in Venice.
So pretty.
Eventually what it'll look like, hopefully. And so I had to do 200 stitches, but this is also the piece that I'm doing my temperature stitching on every week. And so what I actually got done was 2,823 stitches.
Oh, wow.
So you're not gonna, I don't know that you can really see a whole lot from the last time. Like basically I just filled in a lot of the ninja stitches in here and then brought in a lot of these darker reds. I
It's awesome.
I put in, yeah.
No, you can definitely tell because you were only kind of like down, you just had that block of the first gondola right there. So you've
Yeah.
done a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, it's exciting. Awesome.
Awesome.
Right.
Well,
Next
then,
roll.
next roll. Let's do this. My phone's dying, so I'm gonna go because so I'm just using a dice roller app. And I got doubles, and that is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is, let me pull up our little thing here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, that is Kentucky Avenue. And let me look at my little sheet here and see what I have. So for me, I don't have one project for, like per slot. I actually have one project per color block because I don't have that many whips. I have a lot, but and as I'm starting more, that might change. But so for red, oh, it's actually All Dogs Go to Heaven Too, by Jim Warren, and it is a Jade.
Nice. I really like that pattern. So you're doing half of the purchase price, right? So that's 100 and
Oh yeah, half of the purchase price. So the full purchase price is 100 or 220, so it'll be 110 stitches.
perfect. And you want to roll again? Because you got doubles, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see what my other project is. I should probably write this down, but it's fine. I'll just rewatch this. So I got 8. So I'm pulling out my pattern. Huh?
I said, uh-oh.
So nope, 8 actually lands me just before. So when we're looking at this, we go 8. We are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which I believe is Marvin Gardens. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And so close, close. And so Marvin Gardens is, oh, it's the one of the Fabulous House series by Cottage Garden Samplings, and I am working on the castle right now. So that will get, oh my goodness. Okay. So purchase price is 860.
No.
Yeah, that's what I have. What do you have?
200,
Maybe mine's a typo.
280.
280. Okay, mine says 860 and I just had a panic attack. Um
No.
so you have 280. We're gonna go with 280.
Yep.
Um And that is going to be, so then it would be 140.
Yeah. I forget. Did you roll doubles again just there?
No, I got 8. No, I got 5 and 3.
Okay, perfect. So
No.
you have a total of 250.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay. That doesn't help. I don't know why one of them
Oh,
is
it kind of worked. There you go. You got it.
7. Oh, I think I'm on the same place as you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. We landed
All
on the.
right.
So that means I also have to do 140. Perfect. And for me, I'll tell you what that is. I have my notion here.
As I say, I think this is the first one that you have landed on that hasn't been a new start or a spin the wheel.
Yeah. Sorry, that was Marvin Gardens, right?
Yep.
Marvin Gardens for me, oh, is the lion. That's actually a printed kit.
Oh,
That's cool.
awesome. Do you want to pause and we can go grab our projects?
Yep. All right. So first of all, I apologize if you can hear my husband and son yakking out there. Hopefully they will. All right,
Um,
you show first.
you want me to show first? Okay. So the first one that I got was All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 by Jim Moran, which is a hate. I'm doing the mini. And so this is what it will look like when it's done. Let me find my camera. Yeah.
So pretty.
So I actually, huh?
It's
I
so
love the colors on this one.
yeah.
This was my, I think this is my third Jade start. So I've had this for a couple of years now. It is on tent. I do have some parking stitches, some still like hanging threads on here that I haven't worked in yet. And then all the other ones are just threads that have to be snipped as I stitch over. But this is, let's see, that is where I will be starting from. So I'm doing this 2/1 tent on 25 count.
So pretty. Love those.
Yeah, I do too, which it makes it super fun to stitch on. Um, so yeah, that's All Dogs, and I have to do, I believe I landed on Kentucky Avenue, and that was 220, so that's 110.
That's doable.
And then, yeah, totally doable. And especially since we're just doing a stitch equals a stitch, so 110, it does not matter. And then my second one that I landed on for Marvin Gardens that I have to do, what do we say, 240?
Yeah.
Is going to be, or no, sorry, 140.
Yeah,
140.
Yeah.
140. Is the Fabulous Houses series. It's number 2, which is the castle. I have all of these. And so this is what that will look like when it's done. And that is by Cottage Garden Samplings. I'm doing all of the fancy flosses. So there's like, this one only has 2. This one has Milady's Teal by Classic Colorworks and Flatfish by Weeks Dye Work. And then the rest of them are just standard DMCs. I am doing it on the called for fabric, which is, I know it's called prehistoric. Yeah, 40 count prehistoric linen by Fox and Rabbit. So I am doing this 1/2. And it's still in its Q snap because it's pretty small. But that is my starting point on it.
Nice. So pretty.
Yeah, these are really fun. 40 count and I are just, I can't do much of it at a time. So glad that there's not that many.
Yeah, it's so small. I haven't ventured into that yet, but I will soon. All right, so for me, it picked a pre-printed pattern, and it's a terrible picture, but there it is there. It's a lion face.
Nice. I can
Yeah.
kind of see it. Yeah.
So I've not done much on this. I'll show you the back just because you can't see from the front. I did that and across the bottom. That's it. And then well, there's a few odd stitches here and there, but yeah, so it's a big piece.
Is it black? Is it black and white like the picture shows?
Um, yeah, kind of.
Or are there colors?
It's kind of weird. The color palette's very odd, actually. So first of all, it's silk or
That
what?
like rayon floss or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
So there's blue,
Oh,
and then there's even some light purples in there.
huh.
Sorry, the lighting in
It'll be,
here is really bad today, so tonight.
it'll be interesting to see how that comes out.
Even green.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how it comes out. I remember when I got this, I actually emailed them and said, "Is this the right color palette?" It seems a little weird. But anyways, okay, so I will do a minimum of 140
Awesome.
on that. So what are you guys working on? Let us know if you're following along, you've picked one or both of our pieces. Let us know what you're working on. And we will see you again in a couple of weeks for our next show and tell.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. So you've seen what I had done in the last iteration, and I told you how many I did at that point. So since that point, I have put in an additional I've put in an additional 1,154 stitches. Okay, and I've been just continuing working again, just cross country by color through the whole piece. This was one of the gondolas at the bottom. Anyways, yeah, so in here, some in here, filling in a lot of this yellow and a lot of the darker color, the darker maroon I've put in. Oh, so love that. So let me show you on here. So that is what I've gotten done so far. So the bottom of the chart is just above this gray line here. So I'm almost there. Looks awesome. Yeah, and so a lot of this is new too. This yellow that's down here, back or at this end. Yeah. That is being done 1/1 full cross on 25 count even weave. Okay. That's it. That's it for the cross stitch whips. Let me show you just really quick my knitting whip and my crochet whip, and then we're going to pick a new project, a new start for this next 2 weeks. Okay, so my knitting whip is another pair of socks, and these socks are being done using Knit Picks Felici in the colorway Punch Bug. So nice bright colors. I've only got one started. So last time you saw this, I had about half the cuff. And so I've gotten, okay, there we go. That's it. So those will be done for my daughter. So when I go on my trip in a couple of weeks, I'll probably just bring these. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring, I won't be able to bring cross stitch. It's just too much, and it's too quick a visit. So I'm going to bring these and hopefully finish the pair. Okay, the other project I've been working on is my son's crochet blanket. Now, this was supposed to be for his king size bed. So what I had started doing, so it's a corner to corner blanket. So I started in this corner, right, work all the way across. And I was just using yarn that was in my stash. Mostly blues, but threw in some greens and pinks and browns. And now I'm back to some blues. Finish the blues, and now I'm back to some grays and stuff. So it's like super wide at this point to there. So what I realized I'd done, this was supposed to be for his king size bed, but I was supposed to be making it smaller on one side, or yeah, and shorter on one side and longer on the other side, right? So it would continue on that, on those two sides. And I ended up starting to make it shorter on the side. So it's not quite gonna fit his king size bed. It's still very, very large. So you know what? It's absolutely fine. I'm just, I'll make it that big. I'll make it as big as it is, which is maybe the size of a queen bed. Maybe a little smaller, or even a double. Doesn't matter. It'll be big enough for him, and he can cuddle up on it, with it on the couch if he wants. So that's that. Okay. I was supposed to have that done last year, but it kind of fell down by the wayside. All right. Oh, my lips are so chapped. Okay, let's pick a new start. Ready? All right. Grand Library. Awesome. Okay, so if you've watched my videos before, or sorry, maybe I should say it the other way. If you haven't watched my videos before, I had started the Grand Library, regular size. I'm gonna grab it. Okay, so I had started the Grand Library, regular size. I was doing it on 25 count. I don't think that is 25 count. I think this is 22 count. I don't remember. Anyways, that's how much I got done, and I just wasn't really happy with the detail. It's very fuzzy. There's like supposed to be this, I don't know what it's called. It almost looks like a clock face, but I think it's part of the stonework. yeah, here we go. I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but you kind of see there, it's definitely a defined circle. You can see any of that. And yeah, I just decided this was not going to be, like, this is on 22 count. I just decided I really wasn't happy with the detail. Even on the books and stuff, it looks, don't like it. So what I decided to do was to UFO this. I'm not going to pick all that out. I'm not going to pick all that out. What I'm going to do is start the supersized max color. So that's what just got picked, which I'm excited about. So that's what it's going to look like. The artwork is by Amy Stewart. It's a Jade. And I think I'm going to like it a lot better. So we'll see. Or I might hate it. And if I don't like the amount of detail in this, I might go back to that one just because it would get done faster. But probably not. I think I'll be happy with this one. Yes, that's exciting. Yeah, I've been thinking about this one and wondering when I'm going to be able to start it. So that's exciting. So I'm going to have 2 new starts. Then between now and the next video, it will be this one, the Grand Supersize Max Color Grand Library. And yes, it is Supersize Max Color Grand Library, and the Hawkrun Hollow, A Year at Hawkrun Hollow. So both of those will be new starts. I'm super excited about it. Okay. What else did I want to talk about? I know there was something that I wanted to mention. I'm trying to remember what it is now. I don't remember. Oh well, if I remember, I'll throw it in. I'll throw it in as a clip. Otherwise, I may recall at some other point. Yeah, I don't remember. So, well, okay, so one thing is, just as a reminder, so Sunset in Venice is being done, that's what I was going to say. So Sunset in Venice is being done weekly as my temperature piece. So basically what I do is every Sunday I write down what the temperatures are going to be. So for example, minus 22. If the temperature is a double digit, I multiply it by 10 to get the number of stitches I have to do for that day. And it's been in the double digit. We've been in a cold freeze, so, or a cold, yeah, it's been very cold. If the temperature is a single digit, then I multiply it times 50. And then I add up the total number of stitches. So this week I had to do 1,140 stitches, and I've already done my stitches. I did them on Sunday, and I put in 1,154. So that's basically what you just saw as the update from the Monopoly. So I'm done with those for this week, which is nice. And yeah, carry on from there. Monopoly's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad so far it hasn't been huge amounts, which is absolutely fine. But I'm super glad I've been able to get to some different projects that were not my focus projects. So that's fantastic. I want to throw in some additional projects. Like I said, I do have, since the beginning of this year, I did UFO a couple of projects. One was Gamer by Medusa Doll Maker. It's not the Gecko Rouge version. That's the one I want. I really dislike the charting on the Medusa Doll Maker version. Like, it's her own version that you get from her, charted by her. And I just really dislike it. I don't think it's charted. Like, it's just gonna drive me crazy if I try to do that one. So I'm gonna hold out, and I guess that'll be my unicorn chart. If at some point someone finishes the Gecko Rouge version and wants to sell it to me, then I'll do it at that point. But I'm not gonna worry about it for now. And then there was another one that I also, I'm just looking at my list here, UFO'd, which I can't think of right now, so it's okay. Anyway, that's all I have for now. So I'm not sure when the next, I think I'll come back. I'm going to try to come back before my trip. So I'm taking a trip starting February 13th. We're going to Paris and then Spain, which is going to be super exciting. We're only gone for a week and a half. So I think I will come back next week before I go for my trip. I'll show you the progress I made this week, I guess, in whatever days I get done next week. And also the Monopoly. And then I'll come back in a couple of weeks after that, depending on how much I end up getting done. But anyway, so that's the plan for now. And I'm going to get back to doing some stitching. So I'm going to work on my Veil of Death right now. Yesterday I managed to get done both Sunset in Venice and Pompeian Lady, which was exciting, because one was 1100 stitches full cross, and then the other one was 950 stitches a half cross. So that was quite a bit of stitching that I managed to get done yesterday. And so I'm going to work on, like I said, Veil of Death, and maybe I'll get something else done today too. I don't know. Or maybe I'll start the new start. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, until the next time, my friends, let me a comment down below. Tell me what you're working on. Some of you have been sending me emails with some pictures of what you're working on, and some of you have been tagging me on Instagram, which is also fantastic. Thank you so much. And I really enjoy that. So thank you for that. I'll also see if I can get in another Stitch With Me next week. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll try to do that so that on the week that I'm not here, maybe you'll get a Stitch With Me. Yeah. Anyways, till the next time, my friends, have a wonderful couple of weeks. Hope you have some great stitching time. I hope you're healthy, happy, safe, and enjoying all that life has to offer.